Tonight, you are not rushing anywhere. There's no clock you need to watch, no message waiting to be answered. Instead, imagine this, a quiet American morning, long before highways, before electricity, before noise filled the air. The world is slower here. The land is wide, green, and still. Somewhere in this calm early America, a young boy is standing beneath a tree, a simple tree, a cherry tree. This is not a loud story. There are no battles tonight, no speeches, no shouting crowds. This is a quiet American history bedtime story, a slow reflection on honesty, childhood, and the gentle shaping of character. So take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, allow yourself to drift back in time. You are safe, you are calm, and history is about to speak softly. You wake up in early America. The year is somewhere in the 1730s. There are no alarm clocks, no engines, no screens glowing in the dark. Morning arrives gently, carried by bird song and soft light through wooden windows. Homes are simple. Life is slower. You can almost feel the cool air moving through the trees. This is colonial Virginia. Quiet farmland, dirt paths, wooden fences, and long stretches of silence. In this world, families rise with the sun. Children help with chores. Tools are handmade. Everything takes time. And in one modest plantation home, a boy begins his day. His name is George Washington. He is not famous, not important, not powerful. He is simply a child in early America, learning, watching, growing. George Washington is not yet the man printed on dollar bills. He is not a general, not a president. He is a boy who runs across open land, a boy who listens to his elders, a boy who is still learning how to be honest, patient, and steady. His world is shaped by routine, morning work, afternoon lessons, evenings by candlelight. Education comes slowly. Books are rare. Words matter. Adults speak carefully. Children listen closely. In early America, character is not taught loudly. It is shaped quietly, day by day. And today, something small is about to happen, something that will echo far beyond this quiet land. Not far from the house stands a cherry tree. Its branches stretch outward, patient and still. It does not know it will become part of a story. It does not know history is nearby. It is simply a tree. George has been given a small hatchet, a simple tool, sharp but modest. Tools are common here. Children learn responsibility early. The weight of the hatchet feels important in his hands. He swings. Wood meets metal. The sound is dull, quiet. A branch weakens. The tree is damaged. In that moment, there is no drama, only silence. And then, something deeper, a feeling. No one sees what happens. No one is watching. The land is still. This is where the story slows. Because history is not always shaped by crowds, sometimes it is shaped by a single quiet decision. George stands there, the hatchet heavy in his hand. The cherry tree bears the mark of his action. He could walk away. He could say nothing. No punishment would come. No one would know. This is the moment that matters. Not because of the tree, but because of what happens inside him. In early America, honesty is not written into law books yet. It is taught at home, through example, through consequence. George returns to the house. Inside, the house is calm. Light filters through wooden walls. George's father is nearby, a man shaped by responsibility, land, and discipline. The question is asked, what happened to the tree? There is no shouting, no sudden anger, only expectation. George feels the weight of the moment.
This is not about punishment. This is about truth. And so, quietly, honestly, he speaks. He does not hide. He does not soften the truth. He tells it plainly. I cannot tell a lie. The words are simple. The moment is not dramatic, but it is powerful. Did this moment happen exactly this way? History is quiet on the details. The cherry tree story is often described as a legend, a moral tale passed from generation to generation. But legends exist for a reason. They reflect what a society values. Early America needed stories about honesty, about character, about quiet strength. This bedtime history story survives not because of the tree, but because of the lesson. A young nation wanted to believe its leaders were shaped by truth, not ambition. And in a world full of noise, this story whispered something gentle. George Washington grows older. Time passes slowly. He studies. He works. He learns discipline. Mistakes happen. Lessons deepen. The quiet habits of childhood follow him into adulthood. Patience, self-control, responsibility. In American history, greatness rarely begins loudly. It begins with small decisions made consistently. The cherry tree fades from view, but the lesson remains. Years later, George Washington stands in places far removed from quiet farmland, fields of conflict, rooms of debate, moments of enormous pressure. But those moments are not tonight's story. Tonight is about what came before, about how a calm, honest boy became a steady leader. History often focuses on power, but sleep history reminds us of character. This boring history for sleep is not meant to excite you, it is meant to settle you, to remind you that even in times of change, calm decisions matter. As you listen tonight, centuries later, this American history bedtime story continues its quiet work. It does not ask you to admire, it does not ask you to cheer, it simply invites reflection. What choices do we make when no one is watching? What habits shape us slowly over time? The cherry tree story endures because it feels human, because it is small, because it is believable, and because honesty, even now, still matters. Now the scene begins to fade. The land grows quiet again. The tree stands in memory. The boy walks inside. Night settles over early America. Candles dim. Homes fall silent. History does not shout. It rests. And so can you. As this story drifts to a close, there is nothing you need to remember, no facts to hold on to, no lesson to memorize. Just the calm feeling of a quiet moment in America's past. This is what history sounds like when it is allowed to whisper, when it exists not to impress, but to soothe. And if, on another night, you find yourself searching for calm stories from America's past, stories told slowly, stories that let your mind rest, you already know where to return. For now, let the world fade, let the past grow quiet, and allow sleep to arrive gently.